I'm being sincere when you already have it.
I've already watched this, but you guys can correct me if I'm missing context here, okay?
It's not missing from your
Just
relationship.
say it again. Even if you're doing that effort, you can just say, here's what I'm trying to do.
Here's what I'm already successful at doing.
That's not the same thing.
I think you'll get way more traction if you say, rather than say, I've been doing it all
Everything I've seen of this guy is honestly so insufferable, and I would call him out so much.
all this time, is if you say, I can try harder to not be dismissive. What triggers me is when you talk to me in this way or that way, but I still want to keep making the effort to be respectful.
Yeah, that's insulting.
To whom?
To me.
What I'm picking up on here is a fundamental difference between men and women in relationship. See, us men, we value truth more than anything else, even if it hurts the other person's feelings. And there is a time for that. But there's also a time to put your ego and the idea of right aside for connection. Because this is where the idea of you could be right or you could be happy comes from. Let me give you a perfect example, but in the context of a father and his daughter. Let's say your daughter, if you have one, she comes up to you and she learns about death for the first time. She says, Daddy, am I gonna die? Now, a truthful man will say, yes, you're gonna die. You're gonna die in about 50, 60 years, right? 70, 80, 90, 100, you get the point. But is it lying to look at your daughter and say, you know what? You're going to live a very long time, sweetheart. It's gonna be okay. And that's the fundamental difference. When someone is having a need in a relationship, you don't always have to lean into truth. You can give them the comfort that they need. It's like when someone says, will you love me forever? Well, I mean, technically forever's not gonna exist because I'm gonna die, and if I'm dead, then you're still alive because you're younger than me. Like, technically it's not gonna be forever. No, you just say, I'll love you forever. Because it makes them feel safe, it makes them feel understood. And so many guys that are so entrenched in their ego and they're very logical, they miss this opportunity for connection because they just focus so much on what truth is at the expense of their partner's feelings.